Asparagus, that wonderful plant that makes your pee smell funny. Planting and growing asparagus can be very rewarding. Although harvesting your first crop is playing the long game, maybe that's what makes it so rewarding, is the patience to wait 3 years for your first true crop. Asparagus grows well in well-drained soils with a pH between 6.5 and 7 and does not tolerate extremely acidic soils. It can grow in heavy, medium, or sandy soil as long as the soil is well drained and does not exhibit cooling after it rains. Let's see what it takes to get 60 of these wonderful plants in the ground to begin our asparagus adventure. Asparagus trenches ready to go. Let's get some compost on there. Start trenching them in. So I just laid out some compost after digging the little trenches with the tractor. I laid out some compost and just kind of mixing that with the native soil, which really honestly isn't terrible here. Could use a little nutrients though. And asparagus likes a slightly different pH than the soil tested out to. Another quick look at the asparagus area. I've got this into about 2 80 to 100 foot rows. Conveniently, right by our compost bins down at the end. So I've kind of laid these out kind of in an umbrella effect, right? You kind of umbrella the roots right across that mound. And you can see how I've laid those out across each mound. Yeah, I wish my spacing was slightly better. There is one on this one here, it's just a tiny one. Anyway, that's what you're going to want to do. And then next step would be to cover with 2 inches of soil. And we're going to put a little bit of lime on there as well. And then we'll water that in really well. Give it a couple of weeks. Wait for the next bit of green to start showing up. Get that about an inch high, and then we'll cover it again with another 2. And rinse and repeat one more time after that until everything's fairly level. We'll level this out, get it established, probably put weed barrier on either side, just to kind of keep the weed pressure down. Well, I won't lie, that was a lot of work. So we've got 60 asparagus in. Mounted like we showed before, and then I got 2 inches of dirt, about 2 to 3 inches of dirt on there, and then I just kind of flatten the tops. Now I'm going to put on some lime, and we'll get it watered in, and that ought to be it. They say it's supposed to be like a cup per plant. Seems a little excessive.